Hey Scorpios, welcome to Tyrone Hill. Welcome to your May reading. Thank you for your patience. I hope all is well. All right, let's get started. I come to you humbly, God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light and divine love in accordance with your divine will. What is it that the Gemini Collective need to know? Thank you. When I was meditating on your energy, you know what came out in pre-shuffle was the Seven of Swords. I don't know what's going on here. That's that kind of deceptive energy, so let's get into it. Yeah, we have raise your vibration coming out and retreat. Okay, there's a need to take a step back, course correct. Okay, course correct here. Some of you guys might be feeling like you're going, you might be spiraling into a more toxic space. Okay, and it might be because you're facing some challenges. It's challenging your growth, it's challenging your emotional state, your emotional health here. All right, some of you guys need to take a step back, be introspective, probably develop some healthier coping mechanisms, which would be, let's say, journaling or meditating, something that helps to raise your vibration. All right, some of you guys might be slipping back into a low vibe energy here. All right, let's see what's going on. What's going on with the Gemini Collective? We have the Eight of Pentacles coming out. It might be something that you're working towards, okay? Something that you're working towards. You want it to happen quicker than it's happening. And you're trying to push it. It's becoming a burden, it seems. You might be considering whether to drop this burden, whether you should keep working on it or not. I think whether you decide to keep forcing something or pushing for something that's no longer working, that might be where that that Seven of Pentacles type of energy comes in. Seven of Swords energy, which is that kind of deceptive, sneaky energy, okay? Why is this Eight of Pentacles here? It came out sideways along with that Ten of Wands. It's like someone's trying to push through, someone's trying to persevere, but they're not seeing the results that they want. It's becoming a burden. For some of you guys, you need to know when to cut your losses. There's certain things that you have to cut out. Why is this Ten of Wands here? And I think some people might be holding on and trying to work on things or trying to make things happen. Look at that with the Seven of Swords again. Some of you guys are being stubborn and trying to make things happen, and it might just be coming from an ego place. For example, let's say if you wanted to work on a relationship, let's stick with love. You're working on a relationship and it's not working, and you feel it falling apart, and you're like, no, I have to do what it takes to make this work. And it's okay to have that level of persistence, right? But then at some point it might become a little bit unstable emotionally. It might lead someone into a darker toxic place where they're trying to control a situation. Even if they look deep in, they'll probably realize that they should probably let it go, let the opportunity go. All right, this has the energy of trying to force something. What else is going on with the Gemini Collective? Yeah, it's a three of wands here. You know, it's not seeing the progress, not seeing the results that you want. And it does seem like it's something divine about this. There's like a spiritual pause here, and the universe is trying to pause, make you stop. You know, with that Knight of Pentacles, this is a full stop here. But it's like someone is just trying to kind of ignore it. They're ignoring their intuition. They're ignoring their inner guidance. And that's when it becomes a little toxic, okay? It's like some of you guys might know, yeah, I need to take time out from this relationship and focus on me, right? But in doing so, that would require you to look within. And for some of you guys, that might be too scary to do. Now, this could be you or someone that you're connected to. Someone's too scared to stop putting their energy into something else because it requires them to be solo or be introspective and look at the man or woman in a mirror to make things right with the Justice card. It's like someone doesn't want to face what they've done to create a certain thing from not working out. They'd rather place the blame or deflect or put the energy onto someone else and say they're the problem. That's for some people, okay? But also this can just be not wanting to follow your intuition and letting something go because they don't want to feel like they made the wrong decision. All right. You have the Wheel of Fortune coming out here upright, though. You're being forced into an upgrade. The divine, you know, when you feel the divine closing doors on you, it's because they want you to step within, be more introspective, and pay attention to what is coming next. You guys are failing to see that there's a new upgrade happening here. All right. Because you don't see that. You're just focusing on this one thing, on this burden. All right. Not realizing how much of a burden it is. It's like it's something that you probably, it's not going to work. It's like an uphill battle, but you're still like being stubborn, like, no, I'm going to make this happen. And it's time to see things from a higher perspective, one where you're following your intuition. Why is this Three of Wands here? Ace of Swords, yeah. It's time to see the truth about something that's not working with the Nine of Wands here. This is wounded warrior energy. It's like something, you put in enough effort into something, you're battered and bruised up from trying to make this thing work. And it does seem like someone is slowing down their engines or slowing down their efforts, but they're still trying to push through. Or they're feeling that things are not working out, but they're still going for it. Someone might not know the difference between, being persistent, for the right reasons and being persistent out of ego. Why is this Temperance card here? If you feel like things came to a halt, something that you've been working on, it seems to be slowing down, it's for a reason. You have a major upgrade happening. You're focusing on the wrong things. The Four of Wands with the World card, come on, you're moving into a new upgrade where you're going to be super balanced and you have a clearer sense of what a balanced foundation will look like. So let's say you have to leave a job, then you're moving on to a job that's more secure. You'll be choosing this path, this career path, because it actually is fulfilling for you. If you're leaving a relationship or being forced out of a relationship, then it's because it's no longer working and you're being led to something that can actually give you emotional fulfillment. All right, you have to trust the divine here. Some of you guys, you just don't want to trust it because you're so scared of letting go what you already have. But that's just, you're trying to cheat the system. You're trying to cheat the universe and just carry this burden anyway. Like, okay, all right, God, you don't want to give me the blessing on this relationship? I'll do it myself. And it's just like, dude, you can't do that. Things are coming to a stop. Things are coming to a halt here. If you feel like there's something coming to a halt, it's time to retreat and raise your vibration so that you can be in the emotional and spiritual space to accept the new upgrade. With the World and the Wheel of Fortune, this is beautiful. You have so many blessings on the way for you. But some of you guys can't see it because you're too scared to look within. In order for you to step into this new upgrade, you're going to have to do some soul searching. Some of you guys don't want to do that. Some of you guys don't want to look in. You're kind of afraid of what you're going to see. You guys know that you're in this mode. You're in the Seven of Swords energy. You know that you're like being a little bit toxic or being a little bit weird, but you just don't want to face it. You're giving yourself a reason, trying to validate and justify why you're moving in this way, when it's just like, you're moving in ego. You're probably trying to tell yourself, oh, I'm doing this for the right reasons. I have to push forward. Not realizing you're just bumping yourself. You're bumping your head against this brick wall over and over and over again. You're exhausting yourself with that Nine of Wands. It's time to see the truth. Why is this Hermit card here? Once again, this could be you or someone else. The Four of Swords coming out. Once again, that energy of like a pause. Like, take a little break. You're wearing yourself out. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups, you're refusing to walk away from something that's already established. And the Eight of Cups, that's indicative of walking away from something that's already established. It's already set up. It's something that you've already had, have your emotional investments in. But it's something that's not quite right. It's not the full thing. It's not 10 of Cups. It's 8 of Cups. Eight of Cups, you're moving on to something that actually makes you happy, something that actually gives you emotional fulfillment. It's like if you're in a relationship and then you're looking at it like, or a job, whatever. This could be anything. This could be a person. This could be a relationship. It can be a job or whatever. Whatever this is a long-term thing that you've been fighting for and you're not getting any results. You're not reaping the benefits of this. It's just an uphill battle every day, just drudging and trying to make it work. It's because it's not meant for you anymore, okay? The 10 of Cups is about emotional fulfillment. That's what you're walking towards. That's what you're walking towards. With that World and Wheel of Fortune, you need to have faith. Why is this Justice card here? It's like if you see like a spouse is fading out, you're losing them, you're just trying whatever you have to try to get them back or try to make things happen, all right, or keep the relationship going. The Justice card is coming out here, and this, it's being clarified by the Three of Swords. Something has to be made right, okay? Some of you guys are putting efforts into something that is dead energy, all right? It's something that's done. Okay, this is a connection that's already done, a relationship that's already done, a job where you can't learn anymore from it, you can't grow from it, but it's something that's already done, but you just don't want to face the heartache of it. That's what's happening. Okay. That's the motivation. So somebody doesn't want to look within because they're scared of the heartbreak. They're going to have to face the fact like, okay, this is done. And now I'm hurt. I don't want to deal with this hurt, so I'm just going to keep pushing this situation and trying to make it work until something happens. And it's like, if it's not meant to happen, it's not meant to happen. Just face the truth, okay? And that's tough. We have the Five of Cups here coming out in reverse. Crying over spilt milk along with this Page of Cups. It's like this Page of Cups could be an apology or a small gesture of love, whatever the case is. It's like, you need to drop this because it's the right thing to do. But you don't want to feel the regret. You're not going to feel the regret because the universe is blessing this path. The universe is making this happen. It's causing this crumble of a connection so you can level up into this new energy, this new cycle. You're going to be a brand new you with the World and the Wheel of Fortune. That is a major upgrade. You have so much ahead of you. You just don't want to face the heartbreak right now, but just, you know, just do it like Nike. All right. Let's see. What are the blockages here? What are the blockages? What are they failing to see? And what is the advice? What are the blockages for the Gemini collective? It's like you're fighting for something that's obviously not feeling good. It doesn't feel good. Okay? It's like some of you guys might be holding on for history or just holding on because you know that you would have to face yourself and you don't want to do that. Here we go, the Five of Swords coming out again. It's just a lot of cheating energy with the Magician card coming out. It's like somebody's trying to get away with something, not realizing they're trying to go against what their intuition's telling them. They're trying to fight fate. That's what this has the energy of. Someone's trying to fight fate here. All right. And in doing so, you're just causing a disservice to yourself. You're stopping your manifestations from coming. This is something. All right. What are they failing to see? Oh, what are they failing to see here? Ten of Swords, yeah. Someone's running away from the pain. Someone's trying really hard to avoid. This is pain avoidance, okay? So the pain is right here on their right side, and they're like, nope, I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at it. Instead, I'm going to try and force and control the situation so I don't feel this pain. This pain is already here because deep down you already know it's something that you need to leave, all right? You have to face the truth of this. It's time. This is an end of a cycle. The end of the cycle of this pain, this energy that you're like, this connection that you're putting so much energy into, it doesn't feel good. It's already painful. You even putting this energy in. So it's like, why keep doing it? You feel like the end result would be, okay, then they'll give me the love back, or we'll reconnect, or, you know, we'll be happily ever after. But now you're starting to see, you're running out of steam because you're starting to see, no, this is really over. This is really over. And that means, oh my gosh, I'm about to be single and I'm going to have to look at this pain, and now I'm going to have to face this pain and deal with the hard part of the emotional fallout of a breakup. What else are they failing to see? Yeah. Putting an end to it. Yeah. It's like, as soon as you stop putting in the work, then you're going to have to deal with the pain. All right. This can also be like somebody not wanting to deal with, let's say, any type of pain. They could be burying themselves in work so they don't have to deal with the pain. You know, that type of energy. Focusing on the wrong things so they don't have to deal with the pain that they're carrying. It's like, nope, if I don't pay attention to it, it doesn't happen. Not realizing it's already happening. It's a tower moment that's bound to happen, and it's something that's meant to trigger your own growth, your own beautiful, fortunate new cycle here. All right? I can't stress that enough. You guys are cheating yourselves. You're not cheating anyone but yourself. You're not being deceptive to anyone but yourself right now. This is like self-denial at this point. And you're keeping yourself in this painful cycle. Getting out of this cycle does require you to face the pain, and that's not fun. But once you get past that, that's when you're going to see the rewards that you want here. All right? Whether it's with this person or without, it doesn't look like it's with the person. It looks like you're moving on to your own upgrade, okay? What's the advice? What's the advice for Gemini? What's the advice for Gemini? Thank you. Yeah, go with the flow. Look at this. With this Eight of Wands, this is going with the flow. The divine is pushing you. You're feeling the push. You're feeling the nudge. You're getting the intuitive hits. Something's telling you this is over, and you're not trying to let it go. All right? Something's telling you, like, okay, I need to leave this job. This is actually just, at this point, it's just draining my spirit. This is the energy that it's having. You're putting effort into, like using a butter knife to chip at a brick wall. It's just like you're exhausting yourself. And your intuition is trying to give you the right tool, you know, or try to show you a better wall. Like, it's time to let go. Do not bring that offer. Stop giving this offer. Stop apologizing over and over again. Stop trying to give them so much of you. Let it go. It's draining you. Seven of Wands. Yeah, dropping the fight. Drop the fight. Drop the fight with the Seven of Wands and follow the flow of the universe with the Eight of Wands. You see that? Drop it. This is about having the high ground. It's like you just want to feel like, I can't let this go. I can't face the fact that this is about to be over, and I don't want to face the pain of it. I don't want to face the fact that I was wrong, or I chose the wrong person, or that this was a waste of time. But that's never the case. This experience was for a reason. All right? Let's see what the romance angels have to say. What do the romance angels have to say here? Release your ex. Oh my gosh, this is clear as ish right now, okay? Dude, chick, do that. All right, look. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy, because you have something so much better coming through. You have to believe it. Soulmate. Yes, this is a soulmate. You're walking out of a soulmate energy that is, the contract is over. And you're walking into a new soulmate energy. You can't see it, but you have to believe it. Understand that this is being paused. This is stopping for a reason. This is a divine pause. And I think you know that. You're just, it's like someone's obsessing a little bit. Some of you guys might be, or whoever you're connecting with. They're just really not trying to let it go. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. I feel like new love is coming in. Yeah, we have chemistry and attraction. This is all like new energy. Once you release this old energy, new energy comes in. You get an opportunity to get to know new people with better levels of attraction, better levels of chemistry, of passion. Like, come on. And this can just be, with a job, right? So it's like you're leaving a past position. You're leaving your current position to step into something that really makes your heart sing, where you'll be in an environment where the coworkers are dope, or your boss is dope, so on and so forth. If it's not, then it's a relationship where once you release the past, you let go of these control issues. Let go of this control issue here. Have this heart-to-heart conversation with yourself. Okay? And then you're stepping into a brand new cycle where you find better quality love experiences. All right? There's a need to speak the truth to yourself. Journaling, introspection, it's like you're really trying to run away from the truth, and you're trying to force the truth to not be true, and that obviously sounds crazy. That's not how it works. Some of you guys might not be realizing that you're doing it. You might be telling yourself that you're doing this because, you know, you have to just keep putting up the fight. You got to keep going, you know, but you have to understand, if you're not getting equal reciprocity in this situation, if you feel like you're banging your head against the wall and not going anywhere, you're not getting anywhere, then that's a very sure sign that it's time to let go. All right. What is the power animal for the Gemini collective? What is the power animal? Dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love, and that's you. All right. Be loyal to what you love. And Panther spirit. Yes, you're giving your power away. You are giving your power away. Reclaim your power here. All right. You putting all this effort into something that's dead energy. Okay. You putting energy into that ex who is no longer like giving you any energy in return, and you just keep fighting for it, and you keep, you know, calling them up, and you keep buying them flowers, whatever it is, however you're putting this energy in, you keep giving it up, you know, so that maybe they'll come back around. Whatever it is, you're disempowering yourself. This connection is dead. All right. Be loyal to you. Be loyal to what you love, and have a level of self-worth here. Because once you start focusing, like really look at the situation, like, why am I forcing this? It shouldn't be this hard. I shouldn't have to force someone to love me. If this is resonating with you and you feel like you're forcing someone to come back around, it's dead weight. And it's disempowering you, and you're blocking your own blessings. There's something else on the other side. Be loyal to you. Be loyal to your heart. Be loyal to what your spirit is telling you, because it won't lead you astray. It's pushing you into a brand new, beautiful cycle. I can't stress that enough, because you guys don't see it. You guys don't see it, and that's why you're acting in this way, if this is you. All right? All right, let's see. Let's pull a prayer from Archangel Michael, and I'm going to pull from the Rebel deck, because you guys, some of you guys are being very hard-headed, so we're gonna have to pull from that Rebel deck real quick. Get that hardcore advice for you. Let's see if that penetrates. Okay, pay attention to your dreams. Look, spirit is here trying to guide you. All right, some of you guys are dreaming about this. You're thinking about this all day. You're obsessing. Some of you guys are getting messages about the situation in your dreams. You're getting very clear signs about this person in your dreams, and knowing that you have to let it go, but you're not trying to face it. Because the thing that you have to face is going to be, it's heartbreaking, all right? The situation's already resolved. What's done is done. God is in charge here, okay? If the soul contract is done, you cannot open it back up. It's done, okay? It's already resolved. It's a karmic tie, and it's a karmic situation that is playing out exactly as it needs to play out. And there's nothing you can do to control that, all right? Anything that you do to try not go with the flow here is just wasting your energy. Come on, you're going into something beautiful and better. Okay. All right, let's see. Hardcore advice. Not the most PC deck in the world. I apologize, but some of you guys are being stubborn. So I'm going to pull from this deck with love. Okay, let's see. What's the hardcore advice that we have for the Gemini collective or whoever's doing this? Be effing grateful. Ish could be worse. Okay, be grateful that you're stepping out of this cycle. All right, some of you guys might be looking at it like it's a waste of time. It wasn't. Take the time out to be introspective, go into hermit mode, and figure out what the wisdom, focus on how much you've grown from this situation. Then you'll realize this wasn't a waste of time. You'll realize why you had to be in this experience. All right. Ask an effing expert. Don't rely on friends or internet. Talk to a damn professional. Listen, some of you guys might be talking to friends and getting really shitty advice. People might be telling you like, hey, keep going for it, babe. Keep doing it. Keep fighting for your love. Not realizing that your intuition is telling you red flag, red alert, back off, go away. We have something better for you over there. And you have people like, hey, you got to just keep fighting. You know, love, you gotta keep going. And it's not always gonna be easy, and sure, life isn't easy, but right now, I feel like you're getting advice. If you're getting advice from people, shitty advice, all right? You might need to, if this is going into an obsessive mode, then talk to a therapist. You know what I mean? Get some objective advice here, okay? Your friends might be just because they like you guys together. They're like, hey, just, you know, come on, you got to keep it together. You got to, I want to see you guys have a baby, you know, whatever, you know, dumb shit people say, not realizing they're not in a situation with you. They're just talking. You're talented and amazing. Man, you better know your self-worth here. And when I say man, that is not gender specific. That's just a saying. a colloquial term, if you will. Now, the world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. This beautiful, persistent energy, the stick-to-itiveness that you have to make something work. This is a gift, okay? And it's a gift that you need to use towards you. Being loyal to what you love, putting that persistent energy into upgrading, into whatever type of love that you want. When you're introspective, then try to figure out, what type of love do I want? How do I want to show up in love? How do I want people to treat me in love? And then being loyal to that, sticking to that, sticking to your guns, keeping your commitment here. You have to realize how dope you are. That's the problem. You don't realize how dope you are, and that's why you're holding on to something that's no longer working. All right? And it's not saying that person isn't dope. It's just saying that it's just not a connection that's for you anymore. That's it. All right. All right, Geminis. You guys waited a long time for this tongue lash, and I apologize, but I hope that this gave you the clarity that you needed. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, add me on IG, Tarot and Heal. Also, feel free to check out the info box below. I do personal readings. Also, I check out the Patreon link below if you want to be an angel donor. My Patreon's open now. I'll have more features coming out for the following month. All right? Until we meet again, peace.